Every day when I wake up, you guys are the first people I think of. And I want you guys to have the world.
My parents have made a lot of sacrifices for me and my brothers.
My parents immigrated from Mexico to San Francisco in the late 1970s. They worked very labor-intensive jobs.
My parents came here with parents who didn't speak English, so they had to learn the language on their own. They had to struggle, get through school without any help.
I think it has to deal a lot with experiences. They never got to travel the world. The only places they've ever visited was El Salvador. They just save up money so that they can go back and visit their friends and their family. My dad at one point talks about how he was eating tortillas with salt, and that's kind of what their family did for a minute.
They didn't have many friends. Basically for them, it was just work, work, work. My dad was in construction and my mom worked at a restaurant making burritos. She just felt like her whole world and her only friends were me and my sisters, even though we were children.
My mom especially took time off constantly just so that she can bring me a costume or support me at a competition. She would drive me everywhere. My mom had to sacrifice getting paid in order to take a day off and go with me on a weekend competition or watch a play.
My mother had me when she was only 18 years old. Everyone said, just don't go through with it, you got a lot going for you. My grandma did not want anything to do with me at all. I actually didn't see my grandmother till I was 2. As a kid, I would look at my grandma who had more money, and she would take me on these trips and fly me out where my mom couldn't do it. And I would just have this disdain. I would I would tell my mom I want my grandma to adopt me. I didn't really realize how hard she worked to just keep a roof over my head. We bounced around from couch to couch and basement to basement, and I didn't ever really appreciate her for that. I can't help to think now how much that hurt her.
It's remarkable to me that through all those years, my parents never slept at the same time. My dad would work all night. The only time we really all had together during the week was at dinner, and my dad always made sure there was a delicious meal on the table and that we all sat together as a family. I really appreciate it and miss it so much. Okay, here we go. Mom and Dad.
Mom and Dad.
Mommy and Papi, and my sisters too.
I'm not sure that I'll ever be able to fully understand what you guys went through for myself and my sister.
Thank you guys for allowing me to be myself, for letting me tear the house down on weekends just so I can shoot a silly parody.
I feel terrible ever saying anything about how I wanted to live with my grandmother, because I knew you were trying your best. I'm sorry for anything I've ever could have done to make you feel bad.
As I am getting closer to my wedding day, I look at your marriage as an example of two people who have kept their word to each other about sticking together in the good times and the bad, for better or for worse, in sickness and in health. And it inspires me.
Even though the past couple of years have been very tough because I moved so far away from you, but I promise that everything I'm doing is for you guys.
I work as hard as I do to make you proud, and I'll never stop because you gave me that drive.
I want you guys to have a house and go on vacation and just be able to relax. Every day when I wake up, you guys are the first people I think of, and I want you guys to have the world.
Doesn't matter how old your kids get, you still worry and you still provide and you still give advice and support and love unconditionally.
I guess I can't thank you enough.
I love you very much.
Yeah, I love you.